Evening all, how we doing? Blah. Hope you're all well. Sort your life out. How's everyone getting on? Yeah. My chair is cold. Apparently. Oh, not particularly, but the chair is. Right. My glasses feel really weird on my face right now. That's better. So how we all doing? Happy Friday, everyone. Ready for a little fallout? Sorry, keep you all waiting. The dinner took slightly longer to cook than anticipated. But we're here now. Dive in, get some fallout on the go. I mean, evening Steve, evening Belinda, evening Disco. Hope you're all well. Evening Ian, evening Noel. Welcome, welcome. Evening Daniel, you alright? Good evening Marina Kenshin, how we going? Evening Ferry. There somewhere, there you are. Hope everybody's had a decent day. Had a crazy busy couple of days the last, well, couple of days. It's run me fairly ragged. Evening Saul, how are we doing? Evening PC, how are we doing? Hope you're well. And a long battle getting the build video out of the last few days. It was oh, oops, I've done it again. 1 second. I forgot to do a thing because I was rushing. Give me 1 second, I just need to restart OBS a sec. Cool, we should be going again now. Sorry about that. Got to set my audio up properly because I was rushing. Ah well. Should be rolling now. I can't hear anything, so that's a good sign. The game is properly muted as opposed to coming out with speakers rather than my headphones. See the latest green energy device they're thinking of for Malta. Does it involve burning politicians at the stake? And using that to power stations. Not very efficient, though. Right in. Let's get this ball rolling. Yeah, bit of a battle the last couple of days trying to get that build video done. The edit was more fiddly than expected, and then it didn't want to render for some weird reason. About 30 seconds in, the sort of finished copy of the video had no audio on the right channel. Right channel? Yeah. Just suddenly just went, oh. Didn't bother putting that audio in. Which, upon double checking, was not because I'd screwed it up anywhere. I went right through the edit to make darn sure, because two attempts to render it had the same result. Rebooted everything, left it, did it again the following morning, and everything went fine. So it's a later than intended upload of that one, and then busy on the news last night. I had my electricity meter die on me, well, kind of died, a few days ago. Ooh, we are right up against that wall. Which actually ended up being a good thing for me, because it meant I got a week of free electricity. But I had to wait for an engineer to turn up, who ended up being an hour later than they said they would be, initially. That threw things off yesterday as well. By the time I actually got to make the video and so on and so forth, it was getting quite late. But we are here now, so that's the main thing. I had a little play around this afternoon and turned in some legendaries, bought a few more, see if I could get anything decent. I've got a few. I don't need to close that. That's kind of not the point. It's supposed to be open. Yeah, with the Purveyor sale running at the moment, 25% off all legendaries. I spent my script this afternoon as I hit 1,000. I don't think I picked up anything decent, but stuff that might sell. Oh, I bought that off a player, a decent anti-armor combat knife that I'm going to send over to my ghoul character eventually.
Never thought I'd need
It was only on sale for a couple of hundred. I was like, this I am having. 40% faster swing speed, ignores 50% of armor, plus 1 strength. That's pretty decent on a combat knife. Level 50, so it'll be a while before you can use it, but it's fast to begin with, and then it swings 40% faster as well. That thing's going to be brutal. Also, yeah. Yeah, Exterminator submachine gun's pretty naff. Salvage Ultron head, Gulslice Gatling laser and flamer. Another Ultron head. Couple of Crusader pistols. One of them I picked up today, one of them came from Daily Ops the other day. That's not terrible. Junkies, damage resistance when reloading, extra damage while aiming. And I also picked up... This is the one that came from Daily Ops. Limb damage and Junkies. That's not terrible either. Here, into a pistol build. Junkies Gatling laser as well. Extra limb damage, faster movement speed while aiming. Not terrible. I've probably flogged that. Hopefully. Junkies short plasma pistol as well. Damage while aiming and extra agility. Not great. Not terrible. I might get rid of that. Junkies short plasma... Junkies short shotgun. Only 1 star there. I think that one came from Daily Op as well. Something like that anyway. Mutants Western Revolver, bleh. Ultrasight Laser Pistol, Quad. Yeah. Quad limb damage and damage resistance while reloading. Not amazing, but not terrible either, if you're into that. Brandon may or may not be into that, I don't know. Suppressor Crusader Pistol pretty crap. Assault on head. Double barrel shotgun is also crap. 44. Pixar I've had for a little while, I'll probably flog that. Gauss Rifle's naff. 2-shot Fat Man though, that's bonkers. Extra limb damage and perception. Look at that damage, and I don't even have any points into heavy weapons. I do have some into explosives, so I don't know if that affects it, but 3,500 because it's a 2-shot Fat Man. That's just bonkers. Vampire's crossbows, naff. Vampire's railway rifle's not terrible. I think that was a Daily Ops one actually. Vampire submachine gun again. Problem is it's a submachine gun and they're just not very good to begin with. So, Few things to get rid of there. And I have actually used up all my corn soup today. Or it's rotted on me or something. Gotta do something about that. It's a female rocket ship-shaped device. This new green energy device. But I'm kind of worried as to what that could actually mean. How we doing, Gray? You alright? How we doing, Grizzy? Thank you very much. Glad you enjoy the videos. Enjoy. How am I doing? Enough boiled water, 36. Yeah, that's fine. I got buttloads. Super duper. I don't need ammo smith on. About to check this right now. Sure, I've got plenty. I've got absolutely loads of water at the moment. We'll stock up. Roll on the new update so that I can just have a crafting loadout for this sort of thing. We'll build on my plane tonight. I'm just on the usual commando, full health commando dude.
It would be great if I could find some heirloom seeds for broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Kids these days need more greens to complain about.
I do like Solomon. Got some good dialogue lines. Put the Merv mod on it and name it foreign policy. Great. That's wow. I do like that grey, actually, a little bit too much, I think. There's another thing I'm looking forward to in the new patch, bulk crafting. Have more food than I can shake a stick at now. Moustache is rather on the full side at the moment, I know that much. Grit on me mouse pad, not good. No. I actually want... So 7 I want to be my food, because where I put it all the time. There it is, there we go. I'm going to move my camera, wherever it is. Cool. Pro snap camera is the top, okay. Should be at the top. If not... Where are you?
It would be great if I could find some heirloom seeds for broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Kids these days need more greens to complain about.
Yeah, there seems to be some weird stuff going on with the not weapons, of course, the favourite system at the moment. There it is. Okay. Because I want... Find and attach. Where is it? Super stim packs on here. Those are on 0. Okay. I'm not going to be needing them right now, but when the new ops come out, they will be a lot handier to have. I was looking into crafting them, but one of the crafting ingredients you need is such a pain in the ass to get. You basically have to exploit a bug to get it at all. And it also means you have to rely on other people in order to get the crafting ingredients. Corpse flower stamen that you get from the Death Blossoms event, but the only people who seem to get it are people who don't actually do the event. They're just on the same server. So that's so utterly unreliable and ridiculous that I won't be bothering to try and craft super stim packs. So, one of the things I do want to check, whether or not... I've got Farmer already, that's cool. So, I don't think my legendary luck can go up any higher, can it? Yeah, it can go up one more point. So... Oop. So yeah, that, no, I probably won't bother with that. I don't know. I'll have a think, maybe.
Note
I might stick serendipity in there just for the convenience. But yeah, I may have to swap this out on occasion, go for super stimpack runs and try and find them.
Long term. That's wishful thinking, Solomon.
But we shall see. Anyway. Food and drink up and have a look at the daily ops scene as we are now ready to roll. We're looking at cloaks, robots in the Valley Galleria. Meh. Not fantastic, not terrible. Did okay on the resilient super mutants in the Burning Mine today. How we doing, Robbie? You alright? Oh dear. Yeah, that would be alarming grey, I imagine. Glad everything's okay though. I'm floating out of bed that quickly in a long time. Yeah. Nothing quite like that to get you moving, really, is there? How's it going, Rob? I suspect I'm going to be over encumbered when I hop into power armor here. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do this somewhat judiciously. Terraforming in No Man's Sky Blender. Interesting. Should look back into that game again. I want to like it, but I've not succeeded yet. After about, I think about 40 or 80 hours, one or the other, into the game, but I've yet to fall in love with it, I suppose. Right, here we go.
This is the Brotherhood of Steel. Readings from uplinks in this area have stopped coming through. Find them?
Run!
Fix them. Get to the signal repeater ASAP. Repair it first before finding those uplinks.
Fuck you! Where did you come from?
ASAP. Perfect. There's the connection to the signal repeater.
Coming out of nowhere, these guys, right now.
Uplink.
I didn't. You attacked me. I was resort to violence. Shocking accusations. Unfounded insinuations.
Picking up hostiles. Team, give them the Brotherhood welcome.
I get my power armor out, but at the same time I kind of don't. A lot of effort for nothing but a minor inconvenience. This is not exploding on me right now. Where did you come from? Get out of here, git. It's just camouflaged. There you are.
Every day is a good day to die.
Tagged some of them at least, then. Yep, I definitely did. Well, it was my health dropping then, it wasn't. It was the bloody robots. Gotta put this troubleshooter's gun to good use. No, I haven't. Balls. The ops bugged and the progress bar stopped going up. That's extremely annoying. Oh yeah, one of the cool things they've changed about daily ops with the new patch that's coming in 2.5 weeks is that the activation time on all of the things you have to activate, be that the uplinks and signal repeater in uplink or the signal decoder thingamajigs in the new ones, they've reduced the activation time from 5 seconds to 3 seconds, so it's going to be a little bit quicker to get going, which is pretty sweet. Right, let's try that again. Let's just check how much ammo I've got actually first. I'd like a bit. You know what, that's plenty. I'll just make do. Sure I'm well within the bounds of my camp before I do this, so that I actually reappear in the right place when I finish the op. And play before the end of the month, run the expedition's quest before it ends. We also don't know anything about that balloon, huh? Other than it's a thing that's happening.
This is the Brotherhood of Steel. Readings from uplinks in this area have stopped coming through. Find them, fix them. Get to the signal repeater ASAP. Repair it first before finding those uplinks. And that is ASAP. So hustle.
I will not be distracted.
Yeah.
Bloody robots.
There's the signal repeater. Well done.
Chunky
On to the
bastards.
first uplink.
Here's hoping it doesn't bug out this time.
Signal calibration started. Watch your back. You just kicked a hornet's nest.
I've insulted your honor? How's this then? That's insulting your honor. That handy just got killed by his own mate. You cheeky git. They put you, get murdered. We reload, please, instead of putting the gun away. Back off. Rubber brains everywhere. Just like I'm standing in a massive scrap heap right now. Ah, aimed at me. Heaps of twisted metal. Better, it's actually working this time. Not having much luck in the help. No, definitely not, Steve. It was getting a little better this time. Thought for a second it bugged out again there, and it hasn't. Now would be a great time for this thing to finish sorting itself out before they can respawn again.
Calibrated. We're not done yet. Head to uplink 2 and hustle.
I thought I'd take a short, leisurely stroll. Fuck you, get murdered. Glad you like that one, Ian. Shame though, Clyde, you'd love to see how that protector on tank treads made it over a kitchen counter. Through it, I would think, to be honest.
You could run.
Right? I think he was probably there all along. I didn't see him because he was cloaked, but he did pee me off a little bit. Matt and old tag team, really. But I miss Matt somewhere in the crowd there. I don't think I'd seen him, but...
Threat detected. Kill, kill, kill.
These robots things I don't seem to understand. The only reason I'm a threat is because they won't leave me alone. they'd lay off, I'd be a lot more agreeable to them. Oh yeah, there you go. Enough off you lot. Feeling very put upon right now. Ring round the roses, pocket full of bullets. Also full of bullets in the case of that robot.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass? Looks like this is my lucky day.
No, I need you to come over here and deliver me a large number of bullets, because I'm apparently running a little low. I do have alternatives, but... Right. Excuse me? F. For some reason the uplink didn't stop. I don't know if I let go early or what. Or if I just forgot to activate it. Ah! Oh well. I'm going to assume that it bugged and just didn't work rather than I fucked it up. All evidence of the contrary must be lies. So, third time, hopefully we'll be lucky. No, that's not the one I need. God damn it.
Give me a holler if you need my services.
You want to come and help me shoot stuff? The service I could use. We ended up placing the wrong way there. Got how many I'd actually crafted there. So.
Rumor has it hazards was some kind of experiment to control the weather. I can't even imagine what that could have done for us.
That you do? Yeah. Shitloads of bullets. Right. Third time lucky. The carry capacity look still way over encumbered. So you were a bit more lenient, that would be smart selling merch. Yeah, it does look like the sort of thing that you'd put on a t-shirt that gets banned in Australia. And yes, I'm thinking of specific examples there. I'm not just randomly bashing Australia. Right. Geronimo!
Ad Victorium.
All that.
Busy at Dodge with the Brotherhood of Steel. Your mission is to figure out
Run.
why we lost contact with the uplinks in this area. The uplinks won't work until the signal repeater's been repaired. That's priority
Better.
one. Get moving.
I have an explosive personality. Probably not a good thing.
Signal calibration started. Watch your back. Just kicked a hornet's nest.
Yeah, they might say the more intelligent you are, the more you swear. I doubt there's any reliable correlation there, though. The more imaginative you swear, I'd go with that. explaining limited vocabulary is usually a good thing. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but... Yeah, but your level channel will be banned. Let's try and avoid that, shall we? Yeah, they're coming at me like crazy. Yep, standing in the middle of a scrap heap here, again. It's kind of a contrast to the op I did this morning where hardly any super mutants spawned at all. They tend to be quite low numbers in Burning Mine, comparatively. I saw you hiding there. Who's hiding? I'm not the one who keeps going invisible. Not very self-aware, these robots, are they? Mind you, if droids could think, there'd be none of us here. Fire in the hole! Bingo!
One uplink completed. Head to the second uplink before you get overrun.
Go! Never mind action points, go! Excuse me.
Perfect. I'm starting to see the signal from the second uplink. But we're not done yet.
Okay.
Stay on.
Have success this time so far. Well, the boss spawns inside a wall this time, wasn't it? Well, the champion cursors. Yes, they definitely are. It's the ones I've known, huh? There's two at market compared to South Yorkshire. Oh dear. Ow! Sound effect didn't play that. Knocked me off balance, broke my arm, and took a sizable chunk off my health, that one. What I want to know is if these guys are able to shoot through the corpses of their friends, because I'm not. If I can't, they shouldn't. That way there's protection to provide me with a little bit of extra cover.
I'm a much better tactician than you. It's all in the brain.
See how being dead works with that, shall we? Evening, Vader, how are you doing? Ah, a bit further sideways than I thought it was going to then. Nearly there. Get my health on the go. That went better than I thought it was going to.
Looks like
Straight
that
through the
wasn't
middle, they
last
weren't
of the
expecting that.
hostiles. I got a location for you to check out.
Area until order has been restored.
You hear me coming? Now I have to fight. Bloody fantastic.
Come on, get in the armor quicker. And go all day. Never mind the bleeding carry weight. I put it on because I cared about that. Upstairs? The fuck, man? I've been shafted again. No way I'm pulling this off. Valley Galleria and robots. Shit combination. Stop shooting me, you utter bastards! That's one of the other things I'm not overjoyed about with the new daily ops. They're deliberately engineered to spread the enemies out more.
Your mission is to eliminate them at all costs. Do me proud, team.
Why am I going so slow? Stem packs are keeping me alive here.
Target down. Mission accomplished. These uplinks are just to get an edge on the enemy.
Shut up,
Done
Dodge.
the Brotherhood proud. Dodge out.
Had to have the power armor or I'd died. But put the power armor on caused me to fail. That's extremely annoying. And now I'm getting tanned by these little gits. Give over! It's over! And another good feature about the upcoming ops, all of them, following the update, will immediately end when you complete the final objective. Be that take out the boss or whatever. All of the other enemies will explode. So you won't have to keep defending yourself at the last minute like this. That's going to be cool. It's not a lot of it. Well, technically speaking, hobbits are supposed to be leaning towards the visibly enjoying their food side, shall we say. So it's just the height that's really an issue now. About the size of your feet, which is why Hobbit Girl smiles so much. I like that one, Steve. So quiet now, everybody's dead. The depressing thoughts. Lovely handmade from the purveyor today. Anti-armor explosive. That's very nice, Steve. Not so bothered about the VATS bit, but the rest of it I'm jealous on. Anti-armor explosive is exactly what I've been looking for ages, and no sign of it anywhere. realised I killed that many of them out here. Any there? Should be a couple somewhere. Oh no, okay, fair enough. Yeah. I'll cross my fingers and hope I got a plan out of it anyway. No. Typical. Vampire's Bowie Knife and a Furious Super Sledge. What a crap couple of legendaries as well. Are we doing okay, right? Come back in. Winner of Jammy gets the Night Award. Yeah, definitely. Headphones bleeps at me. Bit of weak came out when you saw it. Oh dear. Yeah. Me and my search. 3 grand. Nice. There are only cool events running. Not gonna make me want to open a vein. Yep. Oh dear, this guy. Naughty. Nice to know the inappropriate comments are consistent across multiple streams, though. Okay? Multiple peoples, I should say. Yep.
I heard Sonny got a new shipment in. Gotta go check it out.
Junk is junk. I don't think it'd be that important to check it out.
Maybe some extra patrols over. Finally, the last function.
I want to break from daily ops. I'm annoyed.
If you can get it back.
Well, I'm on the brink of being annoyed.
Excellent. I can show you.
I know he's lying.
Maybe if this
Does most of his kits, so he's lying to me.
clean up this, fix that. Never cease
Bullets
to
in his ghostly head.
Is it yins or yoos or y'all? I can't keep up.
Okay.
I'm sore all over. Building
Where
this
are we
place up is
going
hard
then?
work.
Oh no. Oh no.
No. I don't want to build in the middle foundation, for God's sake.
Is ruined. No.
Right.
It
Ah,
is
that's different.
on sale.
Not to tell his age. How am I getting on with my armour? I finally got rid of the absolute mountain of stuff that I wasn't going to use. So there's that. I don't actually have any of the pieces I do want yet. So, work in progress. Though I did get a couple of good rolls on Secret Service armour today. Just not ones that I actually want. Hello there. Standing right on top of him, and it's only at 96. No Blood Eagle as well? Good, we'll do the world a favour then. Remove him from it. to Foundation. That was reasonably smooth. Oh, line in the sand's rolling as well. Saffron men. Oh dear. This is getting weird again. I don't like that the minute you change direction with
So glad to be away from
A or D and go sideways, it interrupts your sprint. You can move your mouse, but sidestep, and it interrupts your
I
sprint.
see you have our missing property.
With leaves in it.
Drink water with leaves in it.
You are? You know, we have a few dozen...
Right,
Talk to Paige about those stunning bots.
that's that off the list. White word. Detour over there. Come on. I'll buy some bullion while I think about it. Does the smoke from my gun look a bit weird, or is it PC? Yeah, sometimes the light catches it in a weird way, which can actually be a real pain in the neck because I can't see what I'm shooting at. Particularly if I've got my Pip-Boy light on. It'll really light it up and make it opaque, which is annoying. Not sure which billboard it was, didn't really register voter, but it's probably near Watoga. Somewhere. At a guess. Probably.
You gold bullion right here. I know.
1,000 caps. Yikes. Blowing a hole in my wallet, dude. You remember how much the jetpack is? Go and check in a minute, maybe. Oh, it's cheaper than you think. There's a lot of people hanging out the crater. Well, shelter one on the loading screen. I didn't really register though, so I didn't sort of barely saw it at all.
Nothing beats raiding at night.
It'll either be Watoga or possibly the one by the Slocum's Jelly. But yeah, my brain just didn't process that at all. Ooh, some nice lighting. No, that one. Nice. Ren. I don't know why, but the importance of communication annoys me less than the other one. Despite the fact it's actually a harder one to do.
You here to help? I need more stuff. Locations on...
Well, actually, if it's a Fallout Shelter one, could be the one from near Vault 76. So I really didn't see it, but it's right in front of me and I just didn't register it at all. Ah well. Get over there. Back off. been here before. See the problem there with the Pip-Boy light, just make it glow green. Turn it off. Kind of see okay. Okay, so there's one somewhere down here. Miles away, typically. Mass suicide on the part of the ghouls there, apparently. Not necessarily the best tool for the job, but... Go around then. Rollerbo! Okay, we're back down here, but anyway. Unusual places today. Something seems to be happening a lot recently. I'll hit right click to ADS and nothing happens. Which is slightly annoying. Welcome back, Ferry. Doing a bit of Outriders. Nice. You having fun with that? Die already. Goddamn ghouls. You interrupted my fast travel, you bastard. Terribly rude of you. Mostly because I got stuck in my Pip-Boy. Playing Outriders too, Belinda.
I hate it when things get messy. It'll be a while before I get
Oh yeah, I need to equip my gas mask. I was hunting for steel in the ash heap this morning and I was choking a little bit, so gas mask was required.
I take it your presence here means you got what I wanted?
Manhunt's going on. Yeah, not worth doing at the moment though.
You serious? Let's take a look then.
No
replacements,
score to be had out of it, and it doesn't drop fully treasury notes either.
To me, I'll put in a good.
And score is usually the reason I do it. Head over here, not here, here. Double check how much that jetpack is because I can't remember. Pretty sure it's still more than I've got, but scrapping to do it. From camp as well. Open? Yeah. $2,000. It cost 2,000. Fair enough. Forgot around. Well, easy to talk to him now, man.
Agents live. If you don't have the gold.
No, I do not.
Agent Stern should never have had a child. That little brat is a pain in the ass. But we just call her Peter for short.
Yeah, there it is. I had in my head that it was some weird number. Maybe it was something else I was thinking of. We've got a couple of valuable bits of scrap around here, haven't we? Relatively speaking, so I'll give you a buttercup. That was a preserved cigarette pack.
What are you looking at, tough guy?
Right. Bro, landing the sound of mist, didn't I? Oh well. Running shotgun? See if we can do that.
The others. People's skills aren't their strong suit.
Saw some caps travelling down there now. 1,250 for their chests, 2,000 for the jetpacks, 750 for limbs. It might have been the chest I'm remembering then. Or it could have been some of the mods for like the chest armor or something. Those might be funny prices. 20k. Second time I somehow pressed the button but don't seem to have pressed the button. That's not where I wanted to go. I just wanted to save myself some caps before travelling over it. There. Cheers, Rainy. The GB threw me off a little bit there, though. Ooh, very green.
Scorched so the ferals don't get you. Rats will.
Foundation and those raiders at the crater just don't get along. They want to take
Welcome back, newcomer.
Everything gets damp in this weather.
Perfect timing.
Wonderful.
It's hard work out here.
Okay.
Have they fixed friendly fire yet? No idea. I haven't heard anything about it, but we won't hear anything about bug fixes until patch notes come out. Or at least, not many bug fixes anyway. Mind you, I wasn't even aware there was an issue with it. Who we got? Timmerman and Libby.
Fall in! The objective is very simple. Keep both these Brahmins
I want to ride
safe
Brahmin.
en route to the west end of the
I want to milk the Brahmin. I want to ride the
Expect
Brahmin.
armed resistance. Never been a run that hasn't had it. It'll likely be Blood Eagles, and it can come at any moment. Stay alert.
Yeah, I was rather confused by that guy.
But so far, that hasn't stopped the Blood Eagles from trying to rob us.
Remember,
Instigating
you'll be
hailstorm
paid for
from
what
the op.
makes it to
Nice.
other side. Protecting the Brahmin is our top priority. If you spot any loose cargo lying around, we'll provide a bonus, but do not leave those Brahmin vulnerable.
I've been staying alive.
Oh, and it'd be good if you could stick close to the Brahmin. You never know when an attack will come.
That's correct. They'll try to attack from the rear when they see an opening, so watch our backs. Good call, Carver.
Oh, right. Thanks, Libby. I appreciate the,
Okay, that's enough of that.
I had the same combination of caravan people. Same two combinations, rather.
Well,
a lot lately, and I had a feeling there were 3 or 4 combinations. Like Kieran and
It was okay for you guys to be out without a chaperone?
Eugenie, and these two.
Are you implying we're unqualified for this job? Would you like to step down here so I can provide a sample of my qualifications?
Whoa, Libby, I'm just messing around.
Listen, we've got some
Do
bloody
like the
good
outfit.
reports
I want the
coming
outfit.
in,
Give me the outfit.
You're lounging around making jokes? Stand ready for a fight!
Pop. I do like that you see the walls below. That's quite cool.
Okay, here we go. We got this, right?
Right? Guess I'm not on my own then.
Watch our flight incoming!
That's a noisy ass weapon.
I didn't think they'd come at us this hard. This isn't even a large shipment.
That's never made a difference to them before. We can't
Anything
let
good?
our guard down.
I guess that means this isn't gonna get any easier, will it?
Definitely not. So keep a tight formation, watch all sides. Don't leave any
Doom
room.
needs to work on his grammar a little bit.
How are you so calm, Libby?
You get used to it.
Nice. I just saw a lightning bug over there.
Is there anyone else in the room that can learn a
Well, my mom used to do this before she got sick. And I guess Shelly could, but then we'd be down a trapper. Why do you ask? I'm not very good at this, am I?
I think you're doing fine, but you hesitate. This route doesn't end well for people who don't want to be here.
I want to be here.
Not seeing any signs of these
Hold.
lost
Got
supplies.
a blockade ahead. They must be trying to buy time. I'll take care of the wall. Everyone
I'm
else
stuck.
watch hour 6. Expect heavy activity on the other side.
Whoa! There's more of them coming!
I heard footsteps. Nice. That was you. Nice and tidy. Jobs are good. And I hear. Trouble.
Clear the area. I'm detonating the charge.
The impact. Hey, let me up, let me up.
Easy now. Don't let them get the drop on us.
Can't see any of these supplies. I've no idea where they've got to. I think that's where I came back out, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh well. Jods anyway. Over. There's nothing to jump over.
The gate's closed! How are we gonna get through?
We're going to have to cut through them. Looks like there's a captain up top. He's our priority target. Target eliminated. Well done. The button to open the gate should be up there as well.
We've still got some, enemy resistance down here. Let's get the gate open soon, please.
What? Where'd the captain end up? Why have I not got his body parts to leak? Oh, there's only one Lego.
Phew! We're alive! We are alive, right?
We fought well on that one.
I'm a bit peeved about that.
Remind
Well,
me
the
if
guy's
I ever
body
want
ended
a round
up.
of Blackwater brew after this is over.
Yeah. I wasn't sure we'd make it out of there. Thanks for having my back. But, do you think you can make that an old possum instead?
Just when I was starting to like you, Carver.
Oh.
If you don't mind me asking,
Evening, Pepper. How are you doing?
why did you become a character?
Evening, Dog. You alright?
Honestly, I just needed a reason to get away from my family for a while. I guess I can
An
count
80.
myself lucky to have
See,
any
Carver,
family at all.
probably.
I never really found my place. My dad was a Marine. Like living with my parents. Mom is my brother and sister are more than enough for helping at the camp.
Anti-armor
Not
spear.
for me. I've always been good at shooting.
I can understand that. Plus, we get to travel.
Ah, doggo.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Is it just me, or has it gotten really quiet? Think we've seen the last of them?
Dodge this. Oh, nice. I missed quite a lot there. Guy doesn't appear to be shooting, and yet the enemies are dying. That's odd. A little bit suspect. Didn't seem to be any supplies either on this front. Anywhere. Bit weird. Take the psycho there. Oh, there's some.
We made it.
Go on.
We made it.
Or a scout armor. Fair enough. Cheapest impact recipe and some treasure in it. Kinda sucks. Nothing particularly good there. Oh hell. Still hunting down that last outfit in riding shotgun, Pepper. Yeah, I think the outfit's the last thing I need. I think. But, not having much luck so far. Taking Pebble's piss. Why all the violence? Well, that's the Blood Eagles. Taking the wrong kind of drugs, I think. How's my ammo looking? I need more apparently. Worried I'd forgotten to change out my perks from huh? Evening, Dr. Ian, how are you doing? Welcome back. No! Bugs Bunny in the house, apparently. You and two people doing it.
Find some heirloom seeds for broccoli and Brussels sprouts.
Worrying at all?
More greens to complain about.
Ooh. Right, should we have another crack at daily ops and see if I can actually get there in time this time? Let's have a look at my carry weight first. Just take a quick run over the station and flog some stuff, shall we? Don't shed a few pounds and I'll actually be able to wear the power armor the whole time without having to worry about carry weight. Would help, I don't suppose. I didn't really think so.
Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade supplies.
Booze. Pounds dropped anyway, I'll start. I may still be a little bit way over, I think I'm way over the amount of carry capacity I've got, to be honest. Who did I get dog food from?
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
Overdrive do. Damage and critical damage. For 15 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, 15% damage. That's actually not bad. But it's not as good as Psychobuff, so.
Requisitions now available.
Excessive amounts of red away there.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
We could buy it back at the price we sold it to them. Would offset the issue surrounding... I've got a lot of stim packs and I'm not going to sell... Yeah, but
Stock up now while
Bender does not have enough caps. Broke-ass robot.
Ammunition
any
and
piles of
other
junk I don't actually need
supplies
here. No, no.
available here.
Okay, let's shed a few pounds. How are we doing now? We're still carrying way too much for me to be able to actually move in power armor. Slightly annoying. Should get in the habit of spawning a random event for Charleston Station. Just run to the other end of the bridge and back. I mean, about here. Just while I'm living, yeah? If we can get the Hunter's long coat off the responder of Enderbot. Seems like anybody's home right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, Matt, you alright? Yeah.
People need to think twice about venturing into the mire. Pretty much guaranteed to have the smallest scratch turn into a serious infection out there.
Yeah, it's fine. Mire's fine. Apart from the anglers. You only carry like 20 stim packs max. 10 Radaway. I usually carry 20 Radaway just in case I get caught out. Or I go into a nuke zone or something. I usually carry way more than 20 stim packs. But that's way more than I intended to have because I was going to craft super stim packs. But I've just found out how, today I think it was, how ridiculously difficult it is to get the materials for crafting super stim packs. So that idea is now being shelved, hence the large sale. Which is why I had so many, Steve. Good, Matt. Alright. Let's just quickly double check there's no good events running up. Bake's running, I could go and do that. Getting on Scorched Earth, but I don't much feel like doing either one, to be honest, right now. Let's go and give the daily up a go. I feel like having another bash at it. I might have a bit more success this time. Double check this up. Yep. Knew it. You keep your stock of super stims from daily ups and randomly mugging blood eagles. Yeah, that and using farmer to farm more of them if I need to is going to be my plan going forward, because with the new ops, super stim packs are going to be very welcome. Right. Oh, I was going to also... Well, those, wasn't I? Howdy, hello.
Come in. This is Dodge. I've lost contact with the uplinks in this area. I'm trusting you to get that resolved.
It's right there.
We need to repair the signal repeater before we can track down the uplinks. Move out.
Went reasonably well so far. Sure I've got the right gun equipped.
First uplink.
Need flux to the Secret Service jump pack. Jetpack. I've got some flux. Not sure what I'll need, but I haven't got the plan yet, so... Should be able to pick it up easily enough if I need to, though. Kind of got the hunt for flux down now. Holy cow! Let's be two-shot fat, man. Jesus. Hell. Stop blowing holes in my chest! I want a Mr. Gutsy t-shirt. Actually, there's been loads of things on there's a gear store and merch store that I've wanted over however long, but it's always bloody expensive. Damn. Stop interrupting the reload. This is why I miss doing this in power armor, because I can multitask with power armor. Like, you can use stim packs whilst reloading in Power 1. I don't know if it's supposed to be a thing, but it is a thing, so it certainly helps. Right. Bloody hell. Well, so that's not helpful.
Signal calibration 1 complete. But we need
Go!
2. Head over to the other. Double time.
The hell, man? Mellowed by something that was nowhere near me. Shocking.
That looks like another uplink.
Seriously, that just got meleeed and there's no enemy anywhere near me. Again. Getting meleeed by enemies that don't exist.
I calculate your chance of success.
Damn gussets. Getting attacked from 2 directions by guys with armor-piercing weapons. It's not great. I'm a little worried for a minute though. Thought it bugged out on me again. Oh good, I did get several of them.
Ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch!
Stop ganging up on me, it's not fair!
Intruder, identify yourself.
I'm trying to kill you, you know.
Uplinks are back and are giving me readings of something real
I'm
nasty.
still trying to get the timing right on there so I can just start running before the thing finishes ticking, but don't end up out of range.
Looks like trouble, all right. Clean this area out. Let's see what they're hiding.
Come on! Place!
This is it. We got him mad now. Take down that priority target.
Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, faster, faster, faster. Got it this time.
You done good. These uplinks are critical for the safety of Appalachia. Get home.
Give it. No, it's a freaking window, not a door. Getting brutalised here. Can't see because the light's on. Now I can't see because the light's off.
I'm a much better tactician than you. It's all in the brain, you see.
Bester, what did I do to deserve this? I mean, I got, but I better get a decent reward out of this time, or I'm going to be seriously pissed off. I shall be writing a strongly worded letter of complaint. Just as soon as I can remember how to write. Victory, at last. What's I'm doing? Glad there was only the one that I needed to take down and draw out the boss this time, though. Yeah, order in. It's easy done. It doesn't take long if you're not watching the totals for your stim packs to build up, especially if you're doing daily ops rig. Get in need of destruction.
You could run. I'm
Got one less bullet back than I used to take out the robot there. That doesn't summarise everything that's wrong with daily ops at the moment. At least the drop rates. Hurt my armour again. Ah! Random pain in my foot then. Huh. That's interesting. Huh, weird. Bizarre floating texture. Did I get them all? A lot of heaped up scrap there. Wink. Any more out here? Yep. Ooh, success. Now we finally got our Elder rank. If we got anything decent this time then. Grip. Execution short ultrasight laser pistol, so that's pretty cack. Solar panel plan is relatively uncommon drop, so that's cool. Fortunately, I've still got several of them. To message you just say, don't leave the house tomorrow, she's sending you a present. You don't know whether to be excited or scared. Yeah, I mean, if there's time to do that, it's definitely lockdown. Team of Russian gangsters are going to turn up. Yeah, bite your kneecaps. Yeah, seems to be my mother's approach. Usually flat refuse to cooperate. Look how I turned out. Yeah, practically living on low health there, I think. Cheers, Matt. I need to do some repairs. Again, apparently. Around here. I'll get what they give. I will send a strongly worded letter of complaint. To be fair, they have been listening and looking at the RNG and trying to make it a tiny bit more reasonable. A number of the changes coming up throughout the course of the next year or so are geared towards that. See if any weapons need fixing while I'm here, aren't I?
Note to self. Newly emerged vault dwellers
Justly shaped wind turbine.
Poor immune systems. Prepare.
I'm on the verge of breaking as well.
Give me a holler if you need my services.
I'm good. Whew. Nobody seems to be coming and visiting my vendors at the moment. I had a few this morning. Actually, I realised this morning that I watched people appear on the map, or on my HUD. Most of them down there, but some elsewhere. And they'd look at the back of the camp and kind of stand there and stare at it for a while. This is a bad move. Yeah. They'd like appear over here, come around, sort of stand and stare at it for a while. Usually looking at this half the time. Try to figure out what the heck was going on, presumably. And then sort of slowly dawn on them that that was there, and just follow it around. I watched two people, back like within a minute of each other, just come around here, run up to the door here, realise it was locked, go, huh? Back up this way, and go, huh? And then come around this side here, me standing up there waving at them, and then find this. So I elected to put an extra Vault Boy cutout on there. I think I took something off. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, due to make sure there was clear signage all the way around saying keep going, the door's all the way around it. Or at least the one that they can get in and out of. But watching two people doing it back to back and even without voice comms knowing exactly what was going through their head was quite amusing.
Need to remember to scavenge supplies from that hospital on the next trip.
Ooh, uranium fever. More legendaries that I can't carry. Ghostly textures more than ghastly. Hitch in the Matrix, yeah, definitely, Steve. Definitely the proper selling, Steve. And my dad spelled his name as well.
Only employees of Blackwater Mines permitted.
Move my vendor. I think I really need to do that. I just need to figure out where they're going. Stick a sign down, they'll find it fine. I'm not compromising the look of my camp for the sake of somebody else being able to find my vendor. Just have to go looking for it. Three people arriving so far.
Extraction process initiated. Keep away from extraction units while operational.
Pull that off very neatly. Get up there.
Hostile trespassers detected. Employees are encouraged to remove trespassers before damage to extractor units occurs.
Who's shooting me? That one. Fairly efficient sledge going on from the sound of it. Somebody hanging out over there already, which is fine. Players raining bullets down on me. Good opportunity to pick up a ton of steel from this, which I will probably take advantage of. Any more miners need a shooting? Try and... Sounds like somebody's up here. There we go.
Detecting
Bright perks
terminated
on, I have.
management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
Over that way.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Die for your destroying of that thing. And you. Ran out of mousepad space then. Your brain's stuck. Does sound like there's a mole miner wedged in that wall somewhere. I think there is. There we go. Escape now. No, he hasn't. Still in here somewhere.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises. Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Nothing particularly good, but it's script, so. The last one I'm repairing. Got him. I did a bit of reloading, but I got him. Few minutes. Good event, this one.
Uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased. Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
Let it mutate, gives everybody a better chance to get the stuff. I'm prepared enough of them. Somebody else run over there and get it.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Nobody's going to get there in time.
Extraction complete. Extractors must complete cleaning and
And there
ventilation
we
process
go.
before continuing
Another one
operation.
down.
Please vacate.
Printing college was a punk stick. Sounds like an interesting time of life. Go through and get rid of everything I can in a minute. Now I'm just going to grab everything. Carrying too much really, but... used a fair bit of steel up, so... tonight in general and this event specifically. Only a good source of steel, this event. Copper too, actually. And more rat teeth as well if you need those. I don't think there's going to be very much over here for me to find, but... Sweet. That's plenty. Got a pretty good... oh, nice. I've got a pretty good missile launcher on sale as well at the minute. I think it's like two-shot missile launcher that does a lot of damage. Not quite as crazy good as the Fat Man we found, but They're pretty good. It's a lot of weapons to be scrapped. Okay. Double check anything to get rid of. A lot of those to get rid of. Yeah, I neither want nor can sell. Good, I think. Hang on to that. And these are nearly empty. Ah. Well, at least I'm no longer over encumbered. I've got a police uniform on. Matching outfit to mine. Although they aren't rocking the pirate look, so play it less cool. Sweet. More treasury notes is always good. Go and turn those in, actually. That's probably not a bad idea while I'm awaiting. What we got? 3 rangers rolling over there. I could go and do that as well. I have mixed feelings on that one. We should put an interpreter on the mole miners' masks. Yeah, be interesting to know what they're ranting about. Getting yourself into trouble there, I think, Matt. Shepherd's crook, there we go. So we've got Sugar Bomb, Dandy, and Daisy. Combination of names. Vietnamese tonight, okay? Catch you later, Dr. Ian. Have a good night. I like the plan. Wolves are problematic. There's 2. Where's the third one got to? All the way up there. Crook. Daisy took a bit of a battering, but otherwise they're doing okay. Go the right way, go the right way. Pressing the herd button. Spamming the herd button, in fact. Don't make them go the right way. hope that they won't run off in a funny direction. The cow IRL, you'd never eat it. You see the David Mitchell sketch where he was showing off farming like it was some kind of secret money-making scheme. No, I can't say I did. I wasn't really the biggest David Mitchell fan, to be honest. Mind you, everybody loves the "Are we the baddies" meme, but... a hard time getting these Brahmin, maybe. Oh dear, I've somehow managed to bug my... Mind you, I'm not complaining, but I've managed to bug my... What is this thing? Pistol rifle, so I've got 222 shots in the clip. Can't really complain about that. Oh, nice. These folks are pretty much there now. Sheep's watch! Oh, now he's packing the big guns. Level 100 sheep squash though. Some mighty tough bugs actually. Somebody's arrived just a little bit too late there. Where are the remains of the sheep scorch? Oh, I've got a dead Brahmin. Well, I've got some treasure notes. I haven't noticed anything else, but I'm not sure if we failed it or not. Treasure notes is really what I was after anyway, though, so... Anything else occurring? No, not quite yet. Fall back. Basically the same thing though. Keep showing Mitchell and Webb situation. Mitchell and Webb show and everything else like that. It's the same two guys. If you haven't heard of David Mitchell, Pepper, if you've seen that two SS officers dressed up, or two guys dressed up as SS officers saying, "Are we the baddies?" meme, and it's the shorter bloke of those two. Heard you can stack reload perks. Not sure. I'd imagine so, up to a point. The only thing that would really work is like 1 or 2 perks and whether or not you get a boost to your reload speed on your gun. Wouldn't be a life-changing thing, I don't think. Ooh, excuse me.
Just here for a bit. Stay out of your hair.
The ammo. Yeah, reasonable. Mole rat teeth I should probably scrap. What did I just scrap? Something I didn't want to, but oh well. Three something. Mole rat teeth, shepherd's crook, and my mask, which is fine. I can live with that. Not a big deal.
Just a little more rest, and on to the next one.
If we've got anything else going on. Yet it wouldn't seem. What time are we on? 20 past 10. Well, might be time to server hop, see if I can get any more of them to pop up, and maybe possibly. Brain's just gone blank. Get riding shotgun to come up as well. See if I can go and run that again. Because I still lack the reward I'm looking for. Same with the daily ops, but I can't do anything about that. Yeah, the Pathfinder mask that's scrapped. Along with the shepherd's crook and the mole rat teeth. Realised I had 3 clicks. Ooh, bit worn out. Has been a week. Do like that picture. Lobbed a grenade into that room to deal with a couple of super mutants. Close the door as I backed out. Grenade goes off. I open the door again. The guy's just lying there on the shelf. The Pathfinder gear is actually the stuff that's currently in the Atomic Shop, I think. Yeah. It used to be the Raiders Wastelanders launch pack, but obviously that's now in the Atomic Shop a year on down the line. It's quite handy. It's a small and unobtrusive gas mask. It's always good. Campfire tails. Sweet, let's go do that.
What are you doing out there in the dark? Come sit by the fire. Tonight, we're doing one of my very favorite Pioneer Scout pastimes. Campfire tales.
Oh, I'll scrap my hat as well.
Oh, good. I'm sure glad the speakers are still working. Hello, campers. Ready for a frightful tale?
That's not going to do.
These tales are interactive, so put on your brave face and act out the story when prompted. Today's tale is called Terrors of the Dark. Seems the holotape has some errors. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hello? This story is about me. A pioneer scout. I wake up one night in a cabin, and I see that I'm alone.
There we go. That's better.
Everyone's beds are empty. My heart is pounding.
No,
but I
no
know
worry.
I have to go outside and look for everybody. I want to get up, but the shadows are reaching for me. They're gonna attack me. Please help me fend them off.
Got to deal with the shadows, apparently. It was way tougher than I expected it to be. Couple more somewhere. One more over here.
I faced my fears and burst out from under the covers, not stopping until I've made it outside. There, I see the warm glow of a campfire. My fellow scouts.
I should do okay with the dry kindling.
I go to them, and I
don't do it
try
very
to
often,
warn
so.
them. It's not safe to be out this late.
Need to check what the rewards are from this.
I know.
Like the general from Fallout 4 now. There's a bit of that vibe, isn't there? You need a bit of a jacket on, but.
Went missing. But my friends, they don't listen. I sit with them. To keep watch, we laugh, drink, and share secrets with each other all into the night.
I think drinking was an authorised Pioneer Scouts activity. Eat, drink, stuff, and emote near the campfire. Use some of the cooler ones I've got.
As the night dwindles on, so does the fire. The scouts pay no mind to the encroaching darkness. I try again to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of
The
fire.
segment needs your help. Doesn't it always? Gather kindling for fire. That went surprisingly well. It does help if you know where the kindling is beforehand. Actually finding it's a bit of a pain in the neck sometimes. These two are the easiest. No! Screwed it up. Pick up the wet stuff. Yeah, bugs coming out. Where's the last one? There's one over there. One down here that I always miss. This is the one. Back up that. Need a couple more bits, apparently.
I keep my eyes on the ground, find enough wood to rekindle the fire. But when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drenching all.
Catch you later, Mum. Have a good night.
Oofda! I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a missing camper flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find their shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system.
I'm using something in here. But I'm not seeing anything right now. couple, just one more left somewhere. It's always the last one I can never find, obviously. Oh yeah, of course it's down there, isn't it? This guy's got it. He's got it.
Gather in, campers. I'm gonna play this holiday.
Managed to get some rubber banding going on there.
It was easy to slip away when the fire went out. Easier than I thought. Right about now, the rest of the scouts will be scared out of their minds, thinking I've fallen prey to some creature of the night. Well,
I do like the voice acting on this particular thing. This event. It's particularly good.
telling the story seems like the only way to prove it to them. Girl in the story? That's me. I wrote it and uploaded it to Penny myself. No one believed me about the monster, so I had to do something. Something got my brother Ronnie. Something got my camp counselor. And now... what is that? Yeah? No. No, it can't be!
Wendigo time! This didn't end well for Leila McAdams. Alright. Somebody's gun is freaking out there.
Would you look at that? Guess all the way up
Up
here?
comes the sun.
Oh, for cute.
Nice. Minnesota accent, is it?
Aren't we just so lucky you're in Appalachia? The hills, the trees, the rabbits.
Not just hers though, of course. It's the Scout Leader Penny too. But yeah, really well done. Really, really cool. Good character. Character who's long dead and you never even meet.
Just love meeting new campers.
Which is
Sure.
to the credit of Bethesda.
But seeing them all grow up from tiny tadpoles into brave pioneers, that's really cool about you. Just smell this mountain air, and only moderate to severe amounts of hazardous particles to boot.
Only moderate to severe amounts of hazardous particles in the mountain air. Ball out. I love the sense of humour in this game. Welcome back, Matt. Nope. I'm trying to think where Minnesota actually is, but it's definitely... well, it's one of the states I can't remember where it is. Not even close, you know. Anything else rolling yet? No. Yeah, I'll never say this is not going to be available if somebody's got the campsite right on top of Big Ben Tunnel, but movie's drop dead gorgeous for funny use of Minnesota accent. Rings a bell actually, though. I think I might have heard of it. Never seen it though.
I don't like the
Middle
fog.
North.
Even just a mist makes it harder to see. I don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
No, I'm thinking Wisconsin. I've just realised that's the one I'm thinking of. But not a million miles away from there, right?
Welcome back, newcomer. Shipments are coming through round the clock. Keep an eye out. We'll give you a shot if there's more work.
It's just about time to eat.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. I'm surprised, but I'll take it.
Kieran,
That sunrise is
you're
gorgeous.
up. Get a
That's Kieran
move
Eugenie
on.
again.
Anyone looking to make a quick cap?
all out of
Head
water.
into the tunnel.
Looks like it might rain later.
That's a really well designed logo, actually. Especially for a post-apocalyptic company. Not like graphic designers are in either high demand or high supply in post-nuclear wasteland. Wisconsin's the next state east of it. Okay. Oh, I wasn't far off.
Hello, Kieran. Good seeing you again.
Wisconsin's the one that kind of sticks out into Canada really a
How's
bit.
the
Isn't it?
family?
Fine. Safe.
That's good. Good. And, you know, my community is also fine and safe. Thank you for asking.
Okay, crew, listen up. Our job is to escort these Brahmin to the other end of the tunnel. Expect resistance. A lot
Oh, he
of
suddenly detected me and
You'll
started
be
looking
paid
at
for
me.
each Brahmin that makes it.
We'll be carrying a load of premium arms and ammunition, so I'd appreciate an extra touch of care. Hopefully the reward for getting me there in one piece will more than compensate for any bullets you invest.
Let's move out.
We don't get to look at the kind of the quality of the animation and the facial animations and stuff. And I suppose a lot of it's motion capture, but
Just don't forget about the
we don't see stop and actually look at it very closely very often, and it's really quite good.
The Brahmin, not going on a killing spree or a treasure hunt.
Not that there's ever any shortage of hooligans to kill or treasure to find.
Yep.
Kieran, Eugenie, how y'all doing?
Oh, you know, just another waltz through this magical tunnel.
Well, looking to be smooth sailing today.
Does it just actually touch Canada?
Wait, quiet. We've got trouble.
Blood Eagles incoming!
Not again.
Any water in between, but it doesn't actually go into it. Okay, fair enough. Lake Michigan I'm thinking of as being next to there? I don't know. I remember there being a big lake up there somewhere. Though.
They're attacking from the back. Watch your flank.
Better. Shoot the dog in the butt a little bit, but we'll get him.
That was practically an army. We must have gotten them all, right?
Those Mothman
No,
cultists give me
this
the
is
creeps.
just the start.
They're all just
Don't let your
crazy.
guard down.
Alright, well, let's get
Where's all the light coming from in here?
They know we're a threat now. I'm
And
sure
there's
word
that.
has gotten back to the rest of their crew.
For some weird
So
reasons,
maybe
there's a
we
lot
set
more
'em
light than
running.
usual.
You know, got them good and scared.
No.
But the lighting in these tunnels is pretty darn good.
Ever consider a less dangerous line of work, Kieran?
Yeah. Many times in the past.
I don't think I could picture you doing something more mundane. Kieran the fisherman, Kieran the bartender, Kieran the professional singer. So, I'm guessing it didn't work out, huh?
It did not. Blockade ahead. We'll need to knock it down. I'll set some charges.
Well, that means I was actually about right then, man. I'll take it.
Expect a serious fight ahead.
More coming! They're going full force because they knew the ghoul merchant was coming through. They always think we're a quick score. Let's make them regret it.
Random legendary, that's nice. Huge shot plus extra damage while aiming, that's not terrible. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Standing up there is not really the best place to be, I don't think. It's the wrong person. Yeah, shoot me, not the Brahmin.
Okay, stay back. It's set to blow.
Can I stimpack the Brahmin? Would make this a lot easier.
Alright, take it slow. No telling what's ahead.
Fury is further north, as if Michigan does touch Wisconsin, but it's more southern. Okay. I'm doing quite well then today, really. For a Brit. A Brit trying to scrape together what US geography has managed to pick up over the years.
Got the gate closed. Looks heavily guarded. That
one up top that just went to pieces. Wasn't much of a leader, was it? Don't worry about the gate controls in a minute. Once the shooty type people are dead. Oh, got him. Oh, I'm getting hurt. And I'm warping around a bit, apparently. Server's a bit janky. Well, that's to be expected at this point in time. I think we got them all. Need you a reset on the servers. However such things work. This bugger disappeared again.
Why don't we try taking the roads over the mountains next time, eh?
No, there we go.
The cliffs above make travel by Brahmin too slow, too dangerous. Lack of cover leaves us vulnerable. There are no roads that won't lead to a fight. At least this way is favorable for fighting larger numbers. I would have thought you knew that, Eugenie.
Well, of course I did. But look how I finally got you talking, Kieran. Tell me,
these two are good, but I would like to see somebody a bit different.
Alright, stop messing around.
No, Ferry. Have a good one.
Well, you know, I've been doing this traveling merchant thing for a while now.
Oh, we didn't, yes. I'm on PC.
It's been damn near a decade.
Yeah, T-Mac got you there. Good. Thanks for that, T-Mac.
Hiding from people that would kill us on sight just for being who we are. Found throwing in town with supplies and caps of trade eases up the tension. It's people talking to you again.
One magazine, it's like 4
Strapped to the teeth
enemies down. It's not too bad.
Either. You know, some people, like the Blood Eagles, there's just no discussion to be had.
Exactly. If we hesitate, we die.
Oh. Damn. Wanted to get a cool shot down the corridor. I wasn't sure how the last one came out. But... I do like this location. Good. Brahmin appear to have
Hold up here. Watch our flank.
melded into one.
From all sides.
I got a bigger one than you have. Brahma's still holding up okay, just about. Jenny's picked up one of their guns. I admit, this is definitely the hardest part of the whole event.
Break for it! Go, go, go!
Oof. Pull it off. Last mad dash does get a little busy sometimes.
Good work.
I'm alive and I still got wares to sell. Thank you. Let's head outside.
Come on, gimme. Come on. Frickin' assault rifle. Best power armor, definitely T60, yeah. You're absolutely right. Die-hard T60 fan, by far and away the superior choice. Easy to repair too. Sweet. Distinguished guest too. It's kind of a pain to try and do though. Doesn't seem to be that many people on either, so that one's probably going to be a bit of a challenge. We're on nearly 11 o'clock. That's probably sign of a good time to call it. Aren't we all? No one's calling a chicken your girlfriend. That was a fair reference. An OG joke, but so one is the best looking. No. Crazy talk. Cannot possibly tell me that that is not the best looking power armor. Look at it. It's a beast. Shape of the shoulders is by far and away the coolest instead of the weird slopey sort of neck area on the XO1. The helmet looks badass. The handles are better than the T45 one. Legs and arms are mostly fine apart from the top bit. Even the shape, like this bit here, the kind of bib on the front of it's a bit weird, but it's obviously designed to give you room for the gas mask part when you look down, while still having large chunks of armour on your chest. It just looks great. Freaking awesome. Got about the guns commandment.
Note to self: look for more empty
oh dear.
and something to sterilize them with.
I think somebody else referred to a chicken as being his bird. The joke got carried on a bit from there. Yep, I just remembered that. One of the things I'm debating doing is changing up this front entrance a bit, because I'm not completely happy with it. And seeing if I can get up there with the build. But I think I might have to see if I can bring a staircase up from this level. I think this is the wrong height. So I'd have to come from here. So I might have to shift Doc Solomon up there somehow. Maybe. And make that some kind of research lab or medical space for him. Putting foundation stuff up here is nightmarishly difficult, so what I'm going to be able to do is... Tough question. Begs the question whether or not it's worth tearing all that down and be able to do it because I'm at build budget limit. Well, how am I 40k? Deptus Sororitas? Her armor's the best? T60, you like the Vertigard stuff as well. T60 is just too square. I know there's quite a lot of square to... Oh no, the T60 rather is a good... Yeah, T60 is a good one.
Thanks again for letting me stick around.
T65 I'm thinking of as being too square, the Secret Service one. My taste anyway. Right. Apparently having food and drugs right next to each other is not a good thing because you tend to pick up the wrong one. In this game anyway. I'm still debating whether or not I should swap this out for a guard post as well, if I can even put one here. Just being able to send out fire down for when I need to from here would not be a bad idea. I do like having the sign though. Anyhow. It's about that time of the evening, I think. Love the XO1, Pepper. Nah. Freaky insectoid enclave shit. That's the T60 is too square. T65 is too square. The chest piece is just weird. Union Base, how we doing? Fortunately, YouTube does not have a clipping feature. Not much going on. I was concerned I had a large number of notifications there. I didn't. Nuclear Quantum Paint. Nuclear Quantum Paint does look good. It's still not good as T60. Video mysteriously disappears from the archives. CD skips at about that point. Need some cool new skins though for it. Some really cool new ones. Curious as what will be what will be available in the next season, skins wise. And also what they're going to replace the power armor stands with, since they're going to have to take them out. Right call though. They definitely, based on what the feedback I've seen from BTS is saying, they definitely need redoing. Nvidia does have an instant replay. It does. So does OBS actually, if I were to set it up, but it's kind of, it's a bit complex to do, I think. And even if I did do it, I'd have to remember to trigger it, and how I do it and whether or not it'd be the right thing, I don't know. I'm not sure it's the right kind of stream really, where I need to have an instant replay button. Scientific Yoda you'll get from Spaceballs. Not one I've ever seen Spaceballs. I think Mother Earth has. She's talked about it before, I'm sure, but... Oh, excuse me. Yawning my way through a Friday night. About reasonable, really. The Spaceballs are, eh? Very cool. Hey. I suspect it's reasonably easy once you get it figured out, but I think you have to download plugins and stuff like that for it, Matt. Get the instant replay thing going on. But like I say, even if I did, it wouldn't really fit, I don't think. I don't think it'd fit in the style of stream, really. If you're doing like competitive PvP shooters, that sort of thing, or Rocket League or whatever, you know, something in that vein, then I can see why you might want it. But it's definitely more of a sport type of vibe. But for something like sort of stuff I play, not really. A replay's not really the right thing, I think. I'd just end up feeling a bit more like I'm, you know, wrenching my shoulder out, patting myself on the back every time I press the button. So, probably not the way to go. What's strong with this one? No, but have a good one. You save it through the GPU when you want to save a clip. Yeah, that works. I actually do have the replay buffer set up for OBS, which is, to be honest, I should look into setting it up for NVIDIA actually now you mention it, because that would be handy. Because then I could save it without having the cameras and stuff on there. But yeah, I keep it for occasionally when I want to drop stuff onto social media or whatever. Like the incident with the Porsche going into the river. That was use of the replay buffer in OBS. But that had, obviously I wanted the camera and everything then. But having a version that doesn't have the camera is something I've been scratching my head on for a while. I have to remember to have a look into video clip and video replay. Absolutely go through my Stream Deck really and reorganise it and retidy it, because a few things have changed since I first set it up. Hit hotkey and it saves the last however many minutes. Yeah, you have to activate it first though, don't you? But that's easy enough to do. I can set it up on the Stream Deck as part of the multi-action that launches everything else for the stream, so... Yeah. Actually, I've got a spare slot on that. Work. No, just boom, hit a button. I'll have a think about it. Did it 7. Yeah, I usually have mine running around about 10 minutes. It's just as long as you've got enough RAM usually to keep processing that amount of information. But having a good few minutes is worthwhile, because then you can get however long it is, you can catch the start of whatever it is you want to save the clip of, and if you forget for a minute you might still catch it if you press the button late. I've done the same thing. Off to bed, see. Have a good night, bud. Have a good weekend. Easy enough. I've got that set up for something. Screenshots and I occasionally use Shadow Play if OBS is screwing up. Which, like the last time I did that was end of last year when the PTS was not playing nice with OBS. So They fixed it since then. Yeah, I did have to use shadow play. It was anything that was working. I like this tune. And got lost. There we go. Messing around with Stream Deck, I can't find where I'm supposed to be now. Instant replay, replace shadow play. The whole the shadow play thing's slightly different in that it's just full on screen capture like you can do when you're recording with OBS. It's basically the same thing as that. It's just a different piece of software that's doing it. But as the instant replay sort of constantly runs to catch the last 10 minutes, it's just the shadow play is just the recording of whatever the hell you want to record when you press start and stop, sort of in a standard style. Like I say, it's the same thing I do with OBS for recording anything, except I have it there for those occasions when OBS won't record for some reason, which happened on the PTS before Christmas, so I was actually able to work around it and get the footage I needed that way. Always good to have a backup plan. Yeah, well, I'll get that figured out, but we got going eventually. Yeah, shadow play I think is the old-fashioned name for it, and then they changed it all, but it's basically the same thing. Have a good night too, Macro. Thank you for hanging out. Good weekend. Yeah. I've got it set to all. I don't know. No, I haven't changed it to alt text. Screenshot photo mode, game filter, instant replay, and there's the recording feature as well. Right next to the instant replay thing. Yeah, and actually like record, use OBS to record Let's Plays and such. Yeah, that's basically what I do. You can record the entire thing using in video capture stuff, formerly shadow play. A lot of people do. And there's actually quite a few people out there who have very large channels who've used that particular system for years. But yeah, I use OBS because I use it for everything else, so it's already set up, and I can set other things up with it and get more control and stuff, which is cool. Also, shadow play records direct to MP4, whereas you can set OBS to record to MKV, so if something goes belly up, your video files won't corrupt if they're in MKV format, because if you're recording straight to MP4 and your like OBS crashes or your PC shuts down because of power cut or whatever, you'll lose the entire video file that you're recording. Just corrupt. Doesn't happen with MKV, so yeah, that's the other reason I do it that way. It means I have to convert it to MP4 afterwards, but extra set for a bit of extra security is not such a bad thing. To play with the recording settings. Well, it's easy enough. Set the what I generally do for game recording, same resolution as the screen. Set an appropriate bit rate based on whatever resolution my screen is. So I record gameplay when I record it for like build videos or whatever at 40,000 on the bit rate. You can go higher, but obviously, in fact, it's not such a bad thing considering I record at 2K. Yeah, obviously, the bigger your bit rate, the bigger the files are going to be. But with either screen capture for news videos or my camera, because my camera's maximum output is 25,000 on the bit rate. There's no point in having that any higher. So I do the and straight up screen capture for news videos. I do that at like 25, 30 or so as well, and then I can, you know, save on some storage space. Evening Stash, how are we doing? Glad you're enjoying the camp builds. Let me put a video in Resolve. Is that reject audio? That's weird. Thoughts on the upcoming season? It looks like a good one. There's a lot of good rewards in there. Unfortunately, one of the best ones they're taking out, but it's for the best that they're doing that. So hopefully they'll replace it with something good. But even so, there's some cool stuff on it. Looking forward to it. Just over 2 weeks now until it kicks off. We're ready to jump back into it and have get the challenges back on the go. I think it's been a bit repetitive since, well, it felt a bit repetitive to me since I finished the last one, so. Looks better than the last season did anyway, which is cool. Why would... What's happening to the audio, man? Yeah, if you're doing video rather than streams, you can do a much higher bitrate and you get much better quality because there's damn sight more data in there. But so for streams, you want to limit that because you've got to push it out over an internet connection stably for an extended period of time. Yeah, if you're just locally recording, assuming you've got a decent amount of hard drive space, you can basically, the sky's the limit. They say basically do minimum 30,000 bitrate for 1080p footage. Minimum 40 to 50,000 really. 50,000 would be ideal. For 2K, and then 4K and then above if you're recording at that kind of resolution, just give it as much as you can give it. So I don't really know what the numbers are for that. Fox has got a good video on bit rates and stuff. But yeah, I don't use the same ones for streaming as for recording videos. Saying that though, I do check the bitrate quite high for streaming, but nowhere near as high as I would for... Hoping the Red Rocket gas station makes a return, Stash. I would expect it to, sooner or later. I don't know when, but it'll pop up in the atomic shop eventually. These things usually appear and then disappear for a while and come back again, so they'll cycle things through soon enough. I don't think it's that long since they last had Red Rocket stuff in there, so it might be a little while, but I've no doubt it will reappear. Yeah, when I'm recording my videos, Matt, I have two versions of OBS running at the same time, which it tries to stop you doing, but there's ways around. And I literally have the two side by side, so I've got one just catching the game, and another one that does my camera and microphone. So I've got separate files for the two, and it makes it... Well, you can save multiple tracks onto the same file and stuff, but having separate files for the two is helpful. Makes it a bit easier to control things, and I just have both versions of OBS set up to start and stop recording on the same hotkey. So I just press one button and both versions of the program start recording at exactly the same time and they stop exactly the same time. Everything ends up nice and lined up then. Yeah, I can't imagine why you'd end up with the audio screwing around. Depends what's going on with it though. The problem I had this week was that about 30 seconds into the build, initially the first couple of renders, the right channel of audio just stopped and it was all coming out of the left. It gave up partway through the render on that apparently for some reason. I don't know if it was just struggling or I hadn't switched it off for long enough, something, but I left it off overnight and did it again in the morning and it was absolutely fine, so yeah. It's a bit of a faff to set up dual OBS, but the more things you can separate out, more security, the less you lose if one of the programs crashes, and the more sort of individual control we have over the different parts. And yeah, the way I do it means you've got game audio and game visuals on the same file, so those just drag and drop straight, and they're always in sync. And the camera and the microphone are together on the same file as well, so drag, drop, nice and easy. And also, obviously, they're all on different tracks, so I can change volumes and edit and adjust with a lot more control than I would otherwise have if it was all in one file. When I first started recording videos on the PS4 and I was using the PS4 to record everything, I had to turn the game down on the PS4, the game sound, really low. So I was running a microphone straight into the PS4 to record it onto the same file. Didn't have any other option at the time. So I had to use the USB input into the PS4, and bloody hell. And I had to get the respective volumes between the difference in volumes between the game audio and the microphone right before I hit record, because I couldn't fix it afterwards at the time. It was all baked into the same audio track. That was a shit setup. It got me going, but God, it was shit. Much prefer this arrangement, gives me so much more control. I like it a lot more. It's user everything. Probably a simple fix when you know what it is, to be honest, Matt. It usually is. Sounds distorted. It's probably just too loud then. It's coming out above 0 dB. You should be at a minus number. Your loudest parts of your audio should never go above minus 3 dB, really. So it's probably just clipping because it's too loud. So I just make sure that I see if I can show you this at all. You know, the audio mixer on OBS. Just make sure you're not hitting the top of that bar. If it goes into the red, you're okay, as long as it doesn't literally hit the top of the bar. And same when it's in Resolve. You can open up an audio mixer on the edit page in the bottom right corner. And there's also the Fairlight page as well. And both of those you should be able to see on the mixer on the right that whether or not you're clipping your audio. So, it was the lack of ability to individually control things that's the problem there, really, Matt. But yeah, if you can see that, you should be able to avoid having it peak. Because I'm always trying to push the audio as loud as possible on a video so that they're not too quiet. But at the same time, keep it below that threshold. I do occasionally have little bits that blip above it that I have to go back and fix, which does add a significant amount of time to what I'm doing. But I need to sort out a bit more of a limiter on my microphone, I think, for generic recording. Yeah, late to the party, Fallout guy. Yes, I suppose you are, if I'm honest. We are winding down now. 11:15 over here, so definitely chill time. Oh, here, of course, I have to restart the OBS. I was wondering why it was saying I'd only been on for like 10 minutes less than an hour, 15 minutes less than an hour, but I had to restart OBS, so that'll be why. It's more likely to be your initial recording that's too loud, Matt, than what's happening in Resolve, if it is. Catch you later, Serge. Have a good night. Go and play some 76, get some caps and level up. Have fun. Head over to the Purveyor and get yourself some discount legendaries. That's running this weekend. If you haven't adjusted the audio in Resolve, then yeah, it'll be your initial recording volume's too high. Probably. So it's kind of hard to guess without seeing it, but if that is the problem and it's just distorting at particularly loud points, initial recordings are fine. Should come out fine then, so that's strange. Yeah, I mean, have a look at it, see what happens. Got to run to a Zoom meeting. Have fun, Matt. I need to run to a bathroom, I think, before too long. Chill out for a bit before I crash out. ended up having a bit more of a nap tonight, this afternoon than I intended to, and yeah, I'm somewhat concerned it's going to affect my sleep tonight. Cheers, bro. Is there any double XP coming soon, Eric? Not that I know about, but I would imagine there will be probably sometime next month, maybe, or maybe a little bit after that, but probably not during April. I think we'll do a community calendar somewhere around the launch of the new update, so probably in the next 2 weeks. I think we're going to get a new community calendar, so that's when we'll know what planned events are coming, like double XP events. But I imagine they'll wait until the new season starts before they do it, so that's the 27th, I think. So that's when the update's going live anyway, so yeah, it'll probably be sometime after the 27th. Alright, I think time for me to stretch my legs and nip to a bathroom, so have a good weekend, Doug. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you all for hanging out. I do hope you enjoyed yourself this evening. I thought, given we missed a couple of streams this week and stuff, I'd do Fallout rather than Remnant tonight. It was fun. Enjoyed that. Made a good bit of bullion. Made a bit of got a few bits and pieces together. Got some legendary sorted out this afternoon, which is cool. Well, I traded some in anyway. But I had fun. Quite enjoyed that. Glad we did the daily ops eventually, even if it was a bit of a struggle. As per, we should, barring the usual, you know, unforeseen circumstances, be back to a normal schedule next week. So Remnant from the Ashes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Fallout on Tuesday and Thursday. Gonna have a new video of some kind up at the front end of the week. I will probably do a Through the Keyhole. Not quite sure. Probably. Because we've just done the build, but that'll either be Monday, Tuesday. Beyond that, news on Thursday, and we'll see what else happens, as per usual. So, thank you all for hanging out tonight. As I say, do hope you've had fun. Do hope you all have a wonderful weekend. If you haven't already, social media links, merch store, channel memberships, all that good stuff down below. Merch store's in chat for those who are interested. Actually going to give that a little update soon. Been working with my much better half, who can actually tell one end of a pencil from the other, unlike me, to get some stuff updated for that, and also some new emotes for those of you who are channel members as well. So, massive thank you to you guys for your support as well. But for now, I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and look after yourselves. And I do hope to see you all in the early part of next week, when we'll do this all again at about 8 o'clock on Monday with Remnant from the Ashes. So, have fun, stay safe, enjoy your weekend, don't work too hard, all that good stuff, and I will catch you then. So, see you then. Bye, folks.